Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Today's Reps, an extension of the H3 Leader podcast, where my intent is to share a couple quick thoughts for your consideration. Today's thought: embrace the suck. Yeah, you may have heard that already before. It's somewhere, it's pretty popular in the mental toughness space. You might be able to trace some version of it all the way back to the days of Sparta. But I'm going to go back to the Old Testament, back to when Moses sent 12 spies into the promised land. And when they came back, they had amazing stories of bounty and beauty, and this was what God had promised them if they would only be brave enough to go and take it. 10 of those 12 spies says, we can't do it. No way. The people are too large, they're too tough, we can't conquer them. Only Joshua and Caleb said, we can do it. With God's help, we can take the promised land. Majority ruled that day, and they ended up wandering the desert for 40 years. Only Joshua and Caleb were given the gift of being able to enter the promised land 40 years later. And when they did, and they asked Caleb what he wanted, Caleb, at now 80 years old, said, give me the hill country. When I'm 80 years old, I want to say, give me the hill country. And the only way that's going to happen is if I'm willing in my 40s and my 50s and my 60s and my 70s to embrace the suck. Because to stay where I want to be, to stay where you want to be, in fitness, in health, across all spectrums of our existence, heart, soul, mind, and strength, it's not going to be easy. We cannot follow the lazy river. We are going to have to do things that are counterintuitive, that the majority of people aren't going to be willing to do. How about you? Are you willing to embrace the suck? We are not going to do that perfectly. We're not going to be able to do it every single day, maybe. But we can get a little bit better, maybe even 1% better. You and I know that every day is training day. So get out there and don't be afraid to embrace the suck. If you're willing to do that, then when we're older, we're able to get up early on a very, very cold day, enter into Yosemite National Park, hike in 6+ miles, and see things that the majority of people cannot ever see. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. We have seen more waterfalls today, even late in the autumn. The colors are absolutely amazing. You can see the sky behind me. Embrace the suck, folks. It's worth it. Don't forget, every day is training day. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye for now.
You